All right. Hi everyone. This is Ziyang Chen, and today I'm gonna introduce two art pieces. So the first one is called the Prado Museum, located in Madrid, Spain. Um, yeah, it's one of the most prestigious art museums in the world. As you can see, it's established in 1819. It was originally conceived to house the Spanish royal collection, and has since grown into an institution representing the pinnacle of European art. The museum's architecture and collection are deeply rooted in the principle of neoclassicism, a movement that sought to revive the ideals of classical antiquity. The Prado Museum's architecture design reflects neoclassical ideals through its emphasis on symmetry, simplicity, and grandeur, designed by architect Jean de Villanova. The building embodies the clarity, proportion, and order characteristic of neoclassical architecture. The clean lines and harmonious proportions of the Prado's facade, coupled with its restrained decorative elements, um, are a direct homage to the classical temples of ancient Greece and Rome. Villanova's design reflects a return to classical virtues, marking a departure from the ornate and elaborate styles of the preceding Baroque and Rococo periods. Inside the Prado, the influence of neoclassicism extends beyond the architecture to the art collection itself. Like the museum housed numerous works from artists such as Francisco de Goya and like Diego, who, although not strictly neoclassical in style, were profoundly influenced by the principles of classical antiquity. And additionally, the Prado's collection includes significant neoclassical works by artists such as Jacques Louis David, whose paintings exemplify um, the moral seriousness, clarity, and emphasis on heroic subjects that are central to neoclassical art. The Prado Museum not only serves as a repository of neoclassical ideals in its architecture, but also as a guardian of the broader classical tradition in European art. All right, so the second one is called the Cloister Cemetery in the Snow. Um, this one is painted by Caspar David Friedrich around 1870 to 1890, not sure the date. It's a masterpiece that exemplifies the romantic movement in art. Friedrich is a leading figure of German Romanticism, was known for his landscapes that evoke a deep emotional response through their portrayal of nature, the sublime, and themes of mortality. This painting captures a desolate snow-covered cemetery with the ruins of a Gothic church in the background. The barren trees and cold, monochromatic landscape create an atmosphere of melancholy and introspection. The cemetery, a place of the um, final rest, combined with the wintry saying, symbolize the transit nature of life and the inevitability of death, central themes in romantic art. Friedrich's use of light and shadow enhances the emotional impact of the scene. Dim, overcast sky and a soft, diffused light suggest a world suspended in time. Let's take a look. For emphasizing the painting's contemplative mood, the figures of monks barely discernible among the gravestones add a sense of spiritual solemnity, reflecting the romantic fascination with the spiritual and in the infinite. So Romanticism's movement was characterized by its emphasis on emotion, individualism, and the awe-inspiring power of nature. So Friedrich's painting reflects these ideals by focusing on the emotional response evoked by the landscape rather than merely depicting it realistically. The ruins of the church, once a place of community and like worship, now standing decade, so representing the passage of time and the decade of human endeavors, a common romantic theme, through its evocative use of nature symbolism and emotional depths. So this one, the Cloister Cemetery in the Snow, is a quintessential romantic work that invites viewers to reflect on the sublime beauty and inevitable transience of life. Yeah, and that'll be it. Thank you.